Good morning, everyone. This is Margaret coming to you. I'm coming to you with a short video this morning. It's Sunday morning, the 28th of December. So, folks, I was hesitating to do this video, but I woke up this morning and I said, it's just a few days left for this year to be finished, and I have to do this video. It's a hard one to do, but I have to do it. And my question in this video is, why is Colaz Smith getting such a fight? Right, left, and center. I'm asking myself this question. I know the answer, but I'm putting out the question out there. Why do you think that Colaz Smith is getting this fight? Right, left, and center. Now, folks, people who may not be paying close attention to what's going on. This war that started some time back, it's not a normal war. Folks, if you could look into yourself and if you have spiritual discernment, you can see clearly that this war is a spiritual war. It's not normal. So, and I've been thinking about this for a long time when I saw that the war is getting way past the limit. Way past the limit, and no amount of talking and encouragement and sympathy and you name it. Nothing can seem to stop this war. You see? So it's clearly a spiritual war. It's a battle between good and evil. Yes, folks. And people that don't have spiritual eyes, they will not see it. But I can see it because I have experienced something like this before. And I know when God is speaking and I know when the devil is speaking. I know the difference. So I'm going to share a story, folks. It won't be long. Many years ago, many years ago, maybe 30. Anyway, many years ago, I've experienced I've experienced this thing with the enemy fighting me. You see, folks, I got converted. I made up my mind to serve the Lord, and I got committed. Because I was always going to church, but wasn't committed. So I got committed and decided to go to church. And just to make a long story short, the time came that I was, 3 months or 4 months after that, the time came up that they had a plan for baptism. So I put my name on the list. And folks, after I put my name on the list for this baptism, I'm telling you, I've experienced so many things, and I knew it was the enemy, the devil himself was behind it. He was trying not to get me to go through the full commitment of being baptized. Yes, new Christians go through that. The devil fight them off. Some didn't even show up for the baptism, or they can't be found. So those are the kind of things that happen when you decide to serve the Lord and when the devil see that he lost one soul. It's a battle. So, folks, one evening I was coming from work and I was driving on the Queensway, multi-lane, maybe about four lanes. Yeah, about 4 lanes. So I was in the far left lane because I was going to exit left. And this 18-wheeler truck was on the other side, not too far beside me. Because I think I was in the middle and I was going to be exiting to the left, to the right. Yeah, the right exit. So I wasn't too far from that. So all of a sudden, folks, I heard this voice that told me to run my car under the 18-wheeler. 18-wheeler, folks, driving on the highway. And this voice was encouraged me like a challenge. He said, why don't you drive your car under the truck, under the 18-wheeler? It's just going to be for fun. That kind of talk. It's just going to be for fun. I was so frightened, folks, because I knew it was the devil trying to get rid of me. Didn't want me to go through the baptism and trying to get rid of me. That was not going to be for fun. There wouldn't be anything left of me if I had done that. So I got a little frightened and I started to pray and I pray and I pray and I pray, folks, until I got to my exit. And I exit the Queen's Way. And I came home, I was quite shaken up, and I prayed all the way home. So I know that the devil can use people. The devil can use people, and that's what he's doing right now. He's using the gentleman there. People know who he is. He's using him to come against Mr. Smith because Mr. Smith went and started talking that, what he used the word that God is the greatest. Yes, that's what Colaz Smith been saying. And with his 200 and something followers, that's a lot amount of people that are giving God the praise. You see, that amount of many people are giving God the praise because they're sharing on Colaz Smith and they're saying also with him, God is the greatest. And guess what, folks? The devil doesn't like it. The devil doesn't like it because he wants to get the praise. He doesn't want God to get the praise. And that's when the war started, folks. People not looking into it. You're not looking into details. That's when the war started, when Colaz Smith started saying, God is the greatest. And then his followers started to say, God is the greatest. All over the world, in the United States, in Canada, in Jamaica. Can you imagine? All over the world, people are giving God the praise and saying, God is the greatest. God is the greatest. So the enemy doesn't like that because Satan wants to get the glory and he wants to always get the praise. So when he hears this, then he knows the weakness of this other man. When he's at his weakest point, then he take him over and using him to come against Colaz. And that's what's been going on, folks. It's not a natural war. It's a spiritual war. And this gentleman cannot see the difference between God's spirit and the evil spirit. He cannot see that the devil is using him to come against Colaz. And that's what this war is all about, folks. It's a spiritual war. So I don't agree with the people that are coming out and they are condemning the gentleman. You all know who I'm talking. They are condemning him. They should all be praying for him because at first when this war started and he was doing these bad things, saying these things that was not right, he did request prayer. He did request prayers, and some people that seem to understand were praying for him. I subscribe to both of them, and I'm not going to leave one to please the other. I still continue to view both of them channels. You see? So I'm not going to pick one against the other. I've been watching them both long before this war started, and I'm going to continue to watch them. You see? And I'm praying and I'm praying that this war will be over. This war will be over. I've encouraged the gentleman to apologize and then the other person to apologize. Nobody wants to make the first move. You see? So people are stubborn and they're grown people. You cannot bring horse to the water, but you cannot force them to drink. So this is my short video, folks. I'm just sharing with you what the devil can do. The devil can possess people and tell them, because the devil can talk. The devil can talk sweet and nice and challenge you and make you do things. Even if you don't stand up strong, you think, if you don't know the difference between the spirit of God and the spirit of the devil, because he's a spirit. You're not going to see him walk past like a man, walk past and go sit down over there and talk with you. No, he's a spirit. You cannot see him. You cannot see the evil spirit, and the evil spirit will creep up when you're at your weakest point. And this is what I think happened to the gentleman that is carrying on with these things. The devil saw that he was at his weakest point, and he's using him to his advantage. Because he doesn't want God to get the praise, and that's why he's mad. He's mad, and he's using anybody that is not aware of his tactics. Yes, folks, I so know how we operate. So we have to be strong and we have to be stay alert to know when he will creep up on us and try to manipulate us to do things that we're not supposed to do. And that's what the problem is, folks. The devil is working. He's using every opportunity that he gets to fight Colaz. Because Colaz took the boldness and he has been saying, giving God the praise, God is the greatest. God is the greatest. And I saw that. I saw that's what took place. Yes, things were said, but that's not all about what things were said. I believe the devil is using this opportunity to cause problem, to give Colors a fight because he's so mad. He's so mad that Colors is giving the praise and having people giving the praise. And that's what's been going on, folks. The battle is not ours. The battle is the Lord's. And this is why I want to encourage people, instead of going to the man's channel and curse him out and saying, pray for him, because when he was able to request prayers, he did request prayers. And many of the people that are over there, they're praying for him and they're supporting him. They know what he's doing is not right, but they see that he needs help and he needs a lot of prayers. So, folks, before this year is over, I request and I ask that you pray for him and deliver him from evil, so that God will deliver him from evil and that we can go on peacefully for the new year 2026. Because this is not normal. The kind of things that is going on and the stuff that's been said, it's not right, folks. It is not right. But the more you go and you condemn him without looking into what's been happening and looking into it from a spiritual point of view. Use spiritual eyes. Only spiritual eyes can see the kind of battle that this is. It's a war, but it's not a normal war. It's a spiritual war, people. That's what it is. A spiritual war. And the devil is cunning. He knows how to go about using people that cannot fight him because they have no strength to fight him. You see? They're probably weak in the spirit and not aware of his tactics. You know, this Christianity things take a lot of studying and a lot of practice daily to be able to overcome and to realize what the devil is up to. You know? So I'm just saying that, folks. 1 Peter 5. 1 Peter 5, starting from verse 8, tells us that the devil is a roaring lion. So that's what he does. He's he's not the lion, you know. But him think he's the lion of Judah, but he's not the lion. But he's acting like a lion. You know? And he prowls around like a lion. You know? So he's dangerous. Very dangerous. You see? Seeking whom he can destroy. So he's ready to destroy people's life. That's what he does, folks. He goes around and he causes problems. Yeah. So he seeks to destroy using deception and intimidation. So those are the two keys that he uses. Deception and intimidation. That's what he does. And you see, the people who are working with him and who he's controlling, this is what they do. They use those things to cause problem. Intimidation and deception. So sometimes things that say you have to be careful because you can't believe it. It's a deception to make you believe what they're doing is right. And Romans chapter 12 and verse 21 stated, do not be overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good. So that's what Colaz has been doing. He's very smart, you know. So folks, I'm just gonna leave that with you today, and I hope that these two gentlemen will see my video and to know that they have to come to a decision to stop this spiritual war. Yeah, it's a spiritual war. It's a spiritual war, so they will have to find some solution to end it, folks. There's not much more I can do. I prayed about it, prayed for the gentleman, prayed for the both of them, and I don't know what else to do. But if you know what else to do, folks, you can go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. If you want to reach out to both gentlemen, you can reach out because maybe they will listen to you guys. Because if you know them better than I do, know them, you can do that. But I'm going to leave this today, and I wish for peace. And I'm wishing everyone a happy new year when it comes, and that we will continue this new year on the YouTube streets in peace. In peace, folks. In the name of Jesus, in peace. Peace. Have a wonderful day. Stay blessed. Bye-bye now.